Alrighty then, let's see if Nate can, I don't know, convince everyone of his love or something. I don't know. We need to save the world. And we have a homemade telephone. 'Cause stuff. Wait a minute. Can we use that to pretend that Ivo is... How do I get out of here? I can't get out of the throne room. There we go. Okay, the plants are ticklish. Release critter. Tickle the plants.
Tickle, tickle, tickle. No problem. Now you go and wait on the Mary, okay?
Okay. Ooh, we can now change between these two. Okie dokie.
What I'd really like to do is go up there, give the old boot a slap round the face, and get Ivo out of this place. But Ivo's mother is a powerful priestess. She's probably got a dozen ways she could incapacitate me without me even noticing. I have to be careful. It looks like she's asleep. But her father said it's more than just sleep. Time's standing still for her. Why did she suddenly put Ivo to sleep? Did Ivo keep the fact that she's pregnant secret even from her parents? Could that even be the reason that she left Elfborough? Bob said that only she can wake Ivo up, and no one can force her. Her mother could leave her in this state for months, or even years. I have to wake her up. She doesn't deserve this, despite everything that's happened. It looks like she's asleep, but her Cheep Cheep, Ivo's bird. We don't get along. He's a puffed-up rooster, and he says the same of me.
Yeah, they have sort of a bit of the same personality, I'd say.
Maybe I can lure the queen onto the balcony, grab Ivo, and... No. Where would we go? Ivo's mirror. When I was here, her fat bird sat in front of it most of the time. The Oracle on Tugador can look through all reflective surfaces. This is going to be a real feast for him. He loves drama.
Maybe we can do something with this? Nope. Alright, leave.
Off again. Godzilla. Boom.
Cast off. Nope.
Hate.
Nate.
Godzilla. Ooh.
Oh, it's a Brunzala. Ooh, is it? I want someone to comment on the picture Critter drew of him and his girlfriend Leia. Come on. Oh, wait, we used this hand in the first game, I think.
That's
what people sound like, does it? It's reflection.
Mary.
Hello, Critter. Everything okay with you and Captain Nate? That's good. You just look after him for me, won't you? It always worries me when he tries to act the hero.
Yeah. Is Critter having his tongue outside his mouth? What? Get off the ship, dude. Oh, he's jumping up the stairs, is he? Oh, he can only be on the ship, can he? Alright. No, I don't want to turn the sword. Oh, man. Get out of there. Okay, get on board.
It's hard to believe. Perfume atomizer? Hey, Mary.
Captain Nate?
Ivo's mother. She's simply switched her off. How dare she?
Switched her off?
Magic elven stuff. If I could, I'd go up there and...
You are not a fighter, Captain Nate. You are... No, wait a moment, you're not really a thinker either. What exactly are you?
A doer, Mary. A doer.
That is true.
It looks as if we'll be off on our next adventure soon, Mary. Lorem Ipsum, the Lost Desert City.
I'll travel to the end of the world with you, but I'm driving.
All right. Let me know
Very
if there's a
good
problem.
idea.
And then?
He'll do nothing about it whatsoever.
Most of the communication between a captain and his ship's
Verbal. Oh wait, look in the chest.
a pile of maps, diaries, travelogues, and stuff. I was looking for things that promise eternal life. The Holy Grail, the Philosopher's Stone, the Fountain of Youth, that kind of thing. Harder to find than you'd think. That's why I had the idea with the djinn. At least I knew where to look for him.
Search the chest.
Wasn't there a book on Lorem Ipsum here? That's it.
Yeah.
Perfume atomizer.
Okay, seriously, why can I look at it all the time?
I like looking for lost things and solving long-hidden secrets. It's not really honest piracy, but Critter and I just want to be treasure hunters.
Honest piracy.
A notebook with some notes on the lost city of Lorem Ipsum.
Cool, cool. Alright. Get out of here. This is new.
Mary was damaged recently, and I want to repair her. When I say recently, I mean about 2 years ago. But in my defense, I had to save the world in the meantime. I'll start the repairs tomorrow. But what can you do if there's a better use for the plank?
So true, so true. What can I do with this rope? Except throw it overboard. Don't know. I want to give Critter the plank, I think.
I've never been very interested in plants, but there are things in this garden I've never seen anywhere else. Those two plants there, for example. It looks as though they're strangling one another.
Nope, they're hugging. But, you know. Right. And move it. Sometimes, if you try to move them when they're in the middle of like an idle animation, they will not move until they're done with their animation.
At school, I had a teacher who hit us across the fingers with something like that when we were naughty. I stayed the full 2 weeks nonetheless. Education is the key to success.
Ooh, 2 weeks. Alright. We have this thin reed now. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Maybe. I don't know, Bob. Blob. Blob. You help me, Blob. Oh! I didn't know I could click it. Cool.
This is the famous travelogue that reports on the city Lorem Ipsum, in a forgotten language. Scholars claim it speaks of life in the city and of huge wealth, the main reason that this text is so well known all around the world.
Yeah, probably.
The author of this diary never found the city, so I don't know if this picture of the city is born of his fantasy or if it's based on descriptions. What's this? The author seems to assign great meaning to these hieroglyphs.
Okay, cool. We can ask Bob about it, maybe. Bob! Bob!
Hey, Bob.
What's up?
What's up,
I
man?
found this text about Lorem Ipsum, written in a foreign language.
I don't understand that language. I only understand the language of nature. And English for some strange reason.
Take care, Bob.
Yeah,
We
that
will
comment.
meet again, just like the hippopotamus feels a rainbow.
Best comment. For some reason, I understand English as well. It's very mysterious. Yup. No idea whatsoever what we're doing here. Obviously. I don't know if Critter can do something better with these things, but... Uh-huh. No, I don't want to do that. I wanted to, like, give Critter stuffs. But Critter can only be on the ship, so I don't know. Man, I'm so stuck, it's ridiculous. As usual. Alright, Critter Bitter. Take all my stuffsies.
Here, for you. Here, take this.
Oh, I can't give him this. Okay, cool. Change. Alright, Critter Bitter, you have... Oh, you can still change your color. Okay, that was just you. Nah, I like you, Pink. Alright, I don't want Nate to have the plank. We can also look at the chest.
Books.
Books. I don't know why it started to lag now. Wow. This lag though.
Go over into the garden. There are plants and fruit there if you're hungry. Don't fancy greens, huh?
Right. What am I doing with the stupid rope? Why do I... What? Okay. Man.
The Elf Burrow is one of the most beautiful spots imaginable. But a golden prison is still a prison.
Yeah. What do we do? I've been in every room. Can we cast off and come back?
Away we go.
Oh, we can. That's what we're doing. Okay. So where can we go? We can go to some couple of places.
I met Critter in the Northlands. Nice people up there. Penguins mainly.
Yep, a lot of penguins.
I met Critter in the Northlands. Nice. After everything Ivo told me, Seastone is a no-go at the moment. Better that we're not seen there without the Archmage.
Seafells.
His human version, I mean.
Yeah.
Wilbur comes from around there. Mainly just dwarves and gnomes live there. The White Ridge Mountains are too cold for humans.
Oh yeah, White Ridge Mountains. Totally where Wilbur's from. We can fly to Tugator. We can fly back there.
The Wildlands aren't that wild anymore since the Earth Gnomes took over the Archwitch's tower.
Oh.
But there's still a lot of evil vermin lurking around in the surrounding countries. That's the desert where Lorem Ipsum must be. Wait a minute. I must have a more detailed map of the area somewhere here.
Ooh, okay, so we start here.
That's the old oasis of Bremen. Ivo's father set off westwards from this town and reached Lorem Ipsum at some point. The problem is, I don't know how far west of Bremen the ruins are. The area is large, and if I'm unlucky, the ruins are completely covered in sand. I have to reduce the search area somehow. The Umzu Desert isn't all sand. There are stony mountains, gorges, and salt lakes. The one thing they have in common is that it's darn hot.
Okay, cool. So I guess I haven't
That's the old oasis. Ivo,
haven't narrowed it down too far enough. No, I didn't mean to do that. No, what are you doing?
Away we go.
Tugator. I don't think there's much more for us to do here.
Cast off.
Stop this thing.
Nope, me neither. I think we all know who's responsible for that.
Put it up.
What? Huh?
Are you still hungry?
Nah.
We should do something about that.
Alright.
You stay here. Prepare the cannons and be ready to rescue me if necessary.
You mean as usual? Alright, so I guess Nate is gonna go get all the stuffs with the Archmage. Cool. Oh!
Give me the damned elf immediately!
There's no damned elf here. Get lost.
Somehow, I expected pretty much anything but this. Uh-huh.
An unhealthy, artificial-looking, oversweet, fatty parody of a foodstuff. Wonderful.
Hey, what are you doing there?
I'm, admiring the fine delicacies.
Those aren't for you. They're for my guests. If you want to take part, I'm gonna have to make you pretty first.
No, that's all right. I'll keep my hands off your guests' food. As unhealthy and delicious as it might look, I'm not going to risk being transformed for it. It's a powerful kid's magic that can force grown men to sit at tiny tables and pretend they like tea. Fortunately, I'm immune. When Ivo told me about Seastone, I could hardly believe it. Even if the power of the brat's sorcerer grandpa is concentrated in the wand, where did he get all the power from? I'd better not speak to her. She could turn me into a small, hairy, pink critter in the blink of an eye. And who would want something like that hanging around?
You should have sent in Critter. She would just love him.
Colorful cloths. They don't seem to fulfill any purpose, apart from being colorful.
I like that one, though. It's, well, pink, what am I saying? It's purple, but it's, like, with spots on it.
Not much escaped the brat's magic. This hammer is one of the lucky few.
Take it.
That's wrong. Impressive, but wrong.
Just one more piece! Just one more little piece and you've done it!
Hey, Eyes.
Nate, nice to see you again.
Come on. Knowing you, you never lost sight of me.
Your life wasn't so boring over the past few years, I must admit. Good season.
I half expected to find you transformed into a huge ball of fluff with big goggle eyes.
The council leader and the charming Chantal are concentrating their attention on the palace. Fortunately.
I guess you also want her off the island as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. I like tragedies, but I've never wanted to be in one.
You know why I'm here?
Of course, Princess Ivo. Oh, look at her. Isn't it sad? An elf in the prime of her life, sleeping away her best years.
I'm going to prevent
We're
that
there?
from happening.
And I hope you're successful. This is more boring than watching the cricket.
Ivo's father said I can't rescue Ivo against her mother's will.
That would be a bad idea. Although I'd like to see what would happen if you tried.
So how can I convince Ivo's mother that she's not acting in her daughter's best interests?
Isn't she? The future's in constant flux. Even I can't see it clearly in my mirrors. A powerful priestess like her might be able to see more, but clearly she doesn't want to.
She thinks Ivo's thrown her life away, and she thinks it's impossible that she could be happy with a child, or with me.
A difficult task that you do. Come on, number 3! Run! Come on! Yes! Sundancer won!
Ivo's pregnancy. Do you know who... you know?
Ivo said you weren't the father, but if not you, who?
I'm not the Oracle with 100 eyes. How should I know who it is?
Eyes that are blind if there's no reflective surface nearby. Ivo seemed very surprised by the news herself. She spoke of a curse that might have struck her.
A curse. Yeah, sure. Can I have that mirror?
Of course not!
I could always keep an eye on Ivo with it, and maybe it'll come in useful some other way.
It's already useful. It means I can see what happens next in the story. Anyway, I've never given any of my mirrors away. They are rare collector's items.
You collect mirrors? Rewind, delete, stupid question.
Yep.
Can I have that mirror?
Of course not!
I could always...
You...
Rewind, delete, stupid question. About the mirror.
Just a second, something exciting's happening. I can't miss this.
Oh, good gods. I gotta go.
Yes, go! Henceforth!
Thousands of lives are taking place behind these mirrors. Tragedies, comedies, and quite a lot of everyday life.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this where Nate met the dragon in the first game? Sort of looks like it.
Some mirrors show different scenes the whole time, others always show the same.
The connection between two mirrors is sometimes stronger and sometimes weaker. This one here has a particularly strong connection to the mirror in Ivo's room. Just look how clear the picture is.
About the mirror.
Just a second.
Oh. Some happy children playing in a garden. Ivo's mother refuses to believe that Ivo's children could have a happy future too. Who cares if the future queen has an illegitimate child? Well, apart from me.
Shut up.
Some happy children. Well,
Well, that was informative, I guess. Cool.
It's the third biggest flower I've ever seen. The flower is too pretty and smells too good to just be left alone.
Lulz.
And looks like the old hag doesn't dare venture into the palace. Not a bad idea considering the toys the Red Pirates got in there. Lady Van Buren, I assume.
Yes? Who are you? What do you want?
Wayne Schlegel.
This is my first day here, on my internship.
Internship?
A 6-month unpaid internship to get a taste of the daily ins and outs of pirating. I want to be a pirate.
There's no one here anymore. Apart from that damned red pirate and the elf he's hiding.
What you've done with this island is very impressive, Lady Van Buren. Just like in Seastone, you and your daughter are a real asset to this land.
Thank you very much. Politicians so seldom receive the thanks that's due to them. One works tirelessly for years on end for oneself and one's friends. And do the electorate thank you for it?
No.
No.
Sad. Very sad. You said before that the Red Pirate is hiding an elf.
A thieving elf! She robbed me while I had to deal with the rest of her kind.
You've been to Elfborough? I heard it's supposed to be very pretty at this time of year.
We couldn't get in. Protective charms that not even my little darling could do anything about.
What a shame.
And then I go back home and find I've been robbed by that damned elf and her mob. They will suffer the consequences.
You seem to have considerable magical power at your command, madam. Why don't you just magic the elf out of there?
If it were really so simple, do you really think I'd be wasting my precious time here? That red scoundrel threatened us! Us! He has a magic weapon in there! Ancient, divine magic which even my Chantal can't do anything against.
And you're sure the elf's here?
Of course! She flew here from Seastone on a magic hippogriff. We followed her trail to here, and there are no indications that the hippogriff has flown on.
I forgot the hippogriff was on a ship.
Perhaps I could go in there and talk to the Red Pirate. I'm an intern. I'm dispensable.
That's true. And every hour that I waste here prevents me from taking care of the transformation of the country. Go in. Convince that old scoundrel.
Then I may take my leave, Lady Van Buren?
Yes, yes.
I'm an intern. I'm dispensable. Enter the palace.
Stop! Stop right there!
Whoa, whoa, easy does it. Put that thing away.
Nate? Have you seen what they've done to my island?
Let me guess. You've redecorated, so the pirates that fled come back.
Oh, it was that little brat and her mother. Turned up here saying I should hand over the elf.
And you explained politely that the elf is no longer here and that unfortunately you can, as such, be of no help.
I kicked them out. Then they started transforming my island. They would have got me too if I didn't have the head.
I see you were at least able to rescue the statues.
Statues? They're my friends. Tell him.
Friends!
I brought them in here long before them witches came. A man shouldn't be alone. Isn't that right, Martha?
Right.
Yeah. I've even heard of people who went mad because they had no one to talk to.
Can't happen to me. I've got friends and things that are on the up.
Friends?
Yup.
Van Buren's convinced that Ivo's still here. I'm supposed to persuade you to hand her over.
I'd do that at a drop of a hat. That elf is in league with dark forces. She was trying to drive me crazy. Do you hear what she said about the invisible force that determines what we do?
Van Buren isn't going to believe that Ivo's not here.
You've got to get that old bag off my island, Nate. You have to.
I'm here because I need the spirit compass.
What? Not because you missed my company?
And because I've missed your company. But mainly the compass. A friend of mine won't find their way out of the realm of the dead without it.
I don't care about that. It's my compass. Right, Pierre? Right. You see?
How about I get Van Buren off the island, and in return you lend me the compass? You'll get it back in one piece.
You get rid of them both, mother and daughter.
That's the deal.
William, what do you say?
It's stew today.
Ah, good old Bill. All you ever think of is food. All right, Nate. If you get those two monstrosities off my island, I'll lend you the compass for a day.
Deal.
Deal.
Our deal stands?
Aye, you chase those two horrors off my island, and I'll lend you the spirit compass.
That's what I wanted to hear. I've got to go.
See you later.
See you later.
Alright, well, we are on Tortuga? Whatever. And now we just need to get, Van Buren's off the island. Woo! Anyways, progress, and we're Nate again, and stuffs. So, yeah. Coolio. And that's where we are gonna end, as you can probably see. So, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see ya.